Hello everyone and welcome back to a Luke T. Portho's YouTube video. Wednesday I'm here at the Alton Towers Resort for a June vlog. Go check it out, all the different rides. I haven't filmed a vlog here, a 4-day vlog in about a month, so I can't wait for this. I haven't been since my Thorpe Park trip, which was like about 2 to 3 weeks ago, so I'm really excited for today. And yeah, it is a Wednesday, so I'm hoping it's going to be so quiet so I get on loads and loads of rides. So I don't think school trips have started yet. Looking at the coach car park, there's no coaches at all, so I think we're going for a really quiet day. Let's get into Thunderstorms and it's our first ride of the day. I do love the entrance to Alton Towers, obviously with the corkscrew here, which it did paint up fresh for this year. And yeah, the monorail has had all of its windows taken off on all the trains now, which is fantastic to see. But yeah, let's get into the park. It's just gone 9:30, so it shouldn't be too busy at all. And yeah, there's no event on at the park at the moment. Obviously over in May half term we did have Twilight at the Towers, but yeah, I do love this. So there's no bunting or theming on Towers. You get an awesome view down to the Towers just there. And yeah, Alton Towers don't really have events anymore. I mean, mainly because due to the obviously entertainment being cut due to Merlin. I mean, they have Scarefest, but other than that they don't really have any events. I'm sure they're going to do something for summer, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the vlog. Yeah, not looking too bad on Tower Street today. And yeah, I was thinking, where should I go first? Because I'm kind of sick of going to like Smiler and Rita first. I think I can get to Forbidden Valley. The reason why I don't usually go to Forbidden Valley is obviously you have the hotel entrance and obviously the Platinum Pass holder entrance, so I'm sure like everyone goes in there. But yeah, I think I'd head over to Forbidden Valley first, get a ride on Nemesis, and yeah, I don't know why it's really dark on my screen. Let's head over to Forbidden Valley. Okay, so I'm just walking down to Forbidden Valley by the lakeside view, and I just got an email from Alton Towers Resort. So mate, obviously you sign up when you like that's where you start that. You can sign up to the emails when you go to the Wi-Fi here at the park. I got an email from Alton Towers. Get ready to meet the Minecraft mobs this summer. I'm like, what? There's like a meet and greet here at the park with Minecraft characters, and immediately I'm thinking, why don't you do that at Chessington when you're having the Minecraft land for next year? I don't know. I have to read more into that because I'm pretty confused. Anyway, another reason why I don't come down to Forbidden Valley first straight away is because now the park turns out open at 9:30. So you have about half an hour to get to the back of the park, and roughly it's about 15 to 20 minutes. So by the time you get there, you're knackered, and also all the hotel guests and stuff are already at Nemesis and Galactica and Toxicator. But since it's quiet, I thought I might as well head down to the back of the park. Yeah, because I think I might do Galactica today. I haven't really done it this season because the operations have been terrible. And always has a big queue by the time I get around to Thunder Valley. Yeah, let's head up to Nemesis first, I think. One thing of Alton Towers, I remember the Nemesis music, but yeah, I do love this view. And obviously, yeah, there is the Prospect Tower just around the corner. Just about to see it. But yeah, obviously the Sky Ride has not opened yet this season. I will get an update on there a bit later on for you because it is quite a shame. We were promised that the Sky was going to open in May, and we're now in June, and yeah, it hasn't opened for the 2026 season. So hopefully, it can open sooner rather than later. Because I feel like I'm saying this a lot recently, but Alton Towers is a huge park, and transportation is very important here at Alton Towers. But yeah, let's get up to Nemesis, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about the Sky Ride later on. Yeah, it's only 5 to 10 and they've already opened the queue line for Nemesis Reborn. I think Alton Towers recently have been really improving operations, ride availability, and just little perks around the park. Obviously, we're on my Twilight of the Towers vlog. I touched on loads of dates like new cycle on Toxicator, 13 shop reopen. Looks like Alton Towers have really been stepping in the right direction. I do love Nemesis Reborn in this time of the year, June time. Because that's when all the plantation grows, and not just Nemesis Reborn. Alton Towers in general just looks the best at this time. Pre-summer, end of spring. And yeah, it should be on one of the first trains of the day. Not much of a queue, but yeah, this queue line is huge. Oh, it's so annoying to walk all the way around, especially when it's walk on. But yeah, it shouldn't be too busy this morning. I'll probably have a ride on Galactica.
Sedation levels decreasing.
No queue and straight into the station for our first ride on Nemesis Reborn. So straight away, 5 minutes, and I've already done Nemesis Reborn. Second train day, row 7. That's really where you want to be on that roller coaster, right down near the back. Even for a morning ride, that was so intense. I think I do love a front row ride on Nemesis Reborn for the views, but back row is where you want to be for the intensity. Next up then is Galactica, the park's speedo flying roller coaster. Ever back in 2002, this is not the world's first speedo flying roller coaster. And yeah, I've done it for a few weeks. I'm a little bit excited for this, but hopefully the operations aren't too slow. As of last year, Galactica actually has a single rider queue, so I'm going to use that mainly because I don't really want to walk around the entire queue line. I know it's only 5 minutes, but Galactica's queue line is literally on a huge hill. But actually, I haven't actually seen a single craft go out, and it's been about 10 minutes since the ride opened. So I'm really, if I can get this out of the way, like simple, straight away, I'm fine with that. So this is why I don't like Galactica. It's been on one station for the entire year, 2 crafts. It's so slow moving. Galactica is a slow throughput anyway. But obviously, when it's getting busier, it's just not that good. And especially, and also like Oblivion is also still on one station. I'll talk a little bit more about that later when we get onto X Sector. Let's do Galactica. To be honest, it's not one of my favourite coasters anyway. The restraints and stuff are really restrictive. And I think the layout is a little bit boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously it was like a massive thing back in 2002 when it opened. But yeah, now it's just a little bit boring. There's definitely better flying coasters out there. Let's do it, see how long the single rider queue takes. Another perk of being a single rider here on Galactica is the views of the coaster. This used to be like the fast track queue. We also get really close to the fly to line, line to fly here. And obviously when we get down to this section, you get really close to the turnaround section. Yeah, Galactica is going to lift off. First train of the day. It is 10 past 10. It is so slow moving. Yeah, there is no single rider queue whatsoever. But yeah, let's see how long it takes. It still can be pretty long, even when there's no one in there, because of how slow the throughputs are. Yeah, so when I did into the single rider queue, I immediately entered the station, and yeah, got straight on. I just tripped. Got straight on to row 3, and on terms of a ride, it was okay. I mean, the restrictive restraints is this one of the main reasons I don't go on that coaster, and also the slow operations. And then even though it's like a 5-minute queue, it's still so slow. But yeah, the first drop's good, go through the portal. I like the fly to lie. I do like the turnaround section over the plaza. But yeah, sitting on the brake run for ages is just so uncomfortable. Yeah, I was on there for a good couple of minutes. But yeah, obviously now moving over to Toxicator, and yeah, hopefully I get the other cycle. I've done Alpha and Beta. I really want Gamma, and I've seen a lot of people online say, "Oh, how do you find out what cycle you've got?" But they said actually at the start, right, it's just initiating program and the what you've got. I would definitely prefer Beta over Alpha. Yeah, it depends on the queue time. Toxicator's coming on a 5-minute queue, so who knows what we're going to get. This was a fantastic investment back in 2025. The atmosphere around, obviously you can stand over here and watch Toxicator. It's only a 5-minute queue. I've noticed that they've actually got like coloured screens. Galactica is blue, Nemesis is red. I mean, little things like that really goes a long way here at these theme parks. But yeah, won't be waiting too long. Literally walk off a Toxicator. Let's go. So just had a fantastic ride there on Toxicator. This is a fantastic addition for last year. Obviously the Huss suspended top spin. Obviously I didn't do Ripsaw, obviously when that was the old Huss spin located here in Forbidden Valley, operated from 1997 up until 2015. But yeah, I had the beta cycle, still trying to get Gamma. But yeah, that was so intense. A few of the seats were empty, so we got loads of hang time on the flips. Out of the two, Alpha or Beta, I definitely prefer Beta. But yeah, apparently Gamma is also good. Unfortunately, the waterfalls, the water fountains are still off. Obviously that was a big part of the ride for Toxicator. Yeah, I hope they can get fixed soon. I was going to do Nemesis Subterra, but the dark ride is still open at 11, so I can do a few more rides on Nemesis and then go on to Nemesis Subterra. Just before I head up to Nemesis Reborn for another ride, I just want to quickly talk about this little plot of land just opposite Toxicator. This plot of land obviously was where the Blade stood for many years. It closed back at the end of 2024, and yeah, it's quite a big plot of land. Obviously back in the day, this is where Thunderlooper used to be. Obviously this is where the station would launch off through the vertical loop where Toxicator is. But yeah, obviously this is then the Blade, and yeah, nothing's been happening. It's quite a large plot of land. Maybe a new flat ride would be pretty fun down there. But obviously a big place, a big two areas where we need more flat rides is X Sector and Dark Forest. So maybe who knows what could happen in this little site over here, but hopefully a new ride. I go to Nemesis Reborn then, which is just through there, and yeah, and then do probably Subterra after. So just getting off a back row ride on Nemesis Reborn. That was so good. When I got into the station and they played the weather announcement saying this Nemesis might close due to inclement weather, I was like, what? It's nice outside. It was literally sunny when I was on Toxicator. I leave the station and all the rain just pours on me. But that was a great ride on Nemesis. You always say get on a bit of a vert coaster in the rain, and that on the back row was flying around so intense. I absolutely love that. Yeah, it's about 10 to 11. There she goes. About 10 to 11. We're going to wait around doing Nemesis Subterra. Hopefully it opens at 11 AM because I do not want to stand out in the rain. It's not the best. Apparently there's actually like a thunderstorm at 12 o'clock, so we'll see what happens then. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. We're going to want to do a lot of rides today. So let's try and rate Nemesis Subterra. And yeah, Nemesis Subterra has opened a little bit early. Yeah, so we're going to do this, coming on a 5-minute queue. I mean, there's no queue at all. But yeah, this one's always fun, especially when it's in the rain. Get out for a few minutes. And yeah, it's pretty intense if you don't know what's happening. I wasn't a big fan of this ride back when it opened in 2023, but it's definitely grown on me. I mean, I love the actual ride, the pre-shows, obviously the exit is a little bit underwhelming now with no actors. But yeah, it's a fun ride, and especially when it's walk on now. Let's do it. Just came off a Nemesis Subterra here in Forbidden Valley. I mean, 5 rides in 1 hour is pretty good. And on terms of ride, that was really good. Let's see, there's no actors in the end scene for the past like 2 seasons now, which is like a little bit damper. But yeah, that was really intense. A lot of people who have never been on that attraction before, and that's what makes it. People's reactions on that ride. I've done that ride so many times. But I feel like with Nemesis Subterra, it's quite intense. There's a lot going on, like sensory overload. I mean, you've got the sounds, the sights, the actual ride experience. It can be pretty intense. That is why the height restriction is 1.4 meters, because a lot of people will find that scary and still do. But yeah, it's currently 10 past 11, so I'm going to do the Curse at Alton Manor. Definitely my favourite ride here. Not ride here, dark ride here at the park. Let's go to Gloomy Wood.
On the 31st of December, 1891, Mr. and Mrs. Alton held a party to celebrate the turning of a new year. However, on the final chime of midnight, the manor appeared to be struck by a storm of supernatural proportions. All known occupants of the house perished. That is, aside from the owner's only child, Emily.
party?
No, you may not. Now get to your room, you wretched little creature.
Since had an awesome ride there on the coast at Alton. Man, that was a fantastic ride. Yeah, but there was a little bit of a jump scare for me in there. For a few weeks now, one of the screaming heads hasn't been working. And obviously got two in there, but only one of them has been working for the past few weeks. And now it was working now, and it scared me. I was like, what? Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then at the end, there's an actor. Obviously, there's always an actor at the end of the ride. Obviously, let people off into the exit. He chased me down the exit corridor. Oh my god, I've never ran so fast in my life. But yeah, that was a fantastic ride on the Curse Out Manor. Gonna head through Katanga Canyon then, because I wanted to have a ride on the rapids today, but it's unfortunately closed at the minute. That opens at 11. But yeah, the Runaway Mine Train is open, so we'll have a ride on that. And yeah, it has started raining again. I think we could be in for that storm pretty soon. Hopefully it doesn't last all day. But let's do the Runaway Mine Train. So this opened a few weeks ago now. So it didn't close at the start of the season. Yeah, we did it once, because it is a pretty rough coaster. But it's just a classic here at the park. Obviously opened back in 1992. It is the oldest coaster at the theme park. Let's do the mine train. Choo choo. I mean, the rapids are testing, so maybe we'll be having that ride on it after the mine train. I just thought, I haven't done it this season, and because it is so quiet, I might as well do it. And there's a few new theming pieces around the rapids and in the queue line, which I haven't seen in person. So I thought, let's do the rapids. But yeah, hopefully that will be open after. I mean, I'm already wet anyway, so but yeah, I'll get some more fire footage for the mine train, and yeah, we'll go on it. What a great ride on Runaway Mine Train that was. I'm absolutely soaked from head to toe. As soon as I got on into the station, the rain just came pouring down. I am absolutely soaked and I'm freezing cold, so I might as well do Congo River Rapids. Let's do it. We might as well. If I'm already soaked, I'm not going to get too wet. And I want to see these new theming pieces like this over here. Old Mine, Katanga Cargo Company. Oh, I'm absolutely soaked. Look at this. I've found out though, with my combats, my pockets are waterproof, which is a nice surprise. There's the monorail. Oh, let's have a look at some of these theming pieces. But also, I am a little bit worried now. I am going to Download Festival on Sunday, my first ever festival. I'm super excited. And that's only about a half an hour away from Alton Towers. And if the weather's like this, it's going to be like so slippy. Download, as people call it. But yeah, let's check out those new theming pieces in the Congo River Rapids queue line. Unfortunately, Wickerman hasn't opened yet today, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Hopefully that can be sorted. Have to be crazy to ride the rapids in this weather, because like most of the boats are going on empty. But oh, I'm so soaking. It's quite uncomfortable, but we're going to power through. But look at these new theming pieces. Little things like this really go a long way at these theme parks. This is what we need to see at the other end of the park. I mean, look at this. Base camp. Got like a tent and stuff. It's really good quality theming as well. river rafting supplies. I mean, that used to be like an old beverage unit and stuff. They've added a little bit of theme into it, all over in the extended queue line. This looks really, really good. Little snake. Days since last snake sighting, 0. Back in 5 minutes, Keith. Look at this. A Wickerman is testing, so if that opens after, I think I'll jump on it whilst on a short queue. Keith only. If you are wondering who Keith is, by the way, on the van just over there, we'll get a better look at it in the queue line. There's a little like rubber duck with a To Alton Towers badge, and it says Keith on. So that's Keith, the duck. Looks like we're going for the extended queue line. Nope. Just straight down here. Even that fence is all themed up as well, like the wall. Little bits like this really go a long way here at theme parks. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be walk on for the rapids. I don't know why. But yeah, we're going to get a good view at the van here and the new theming pieces. Oh, there's that little wall. And yeah, this is just under the service road by Wickerman. I might go through it later. I just thought I'd do a big lap around. But yeah, look at all these theming pieces covering up there. The log flume was. Loggers Leap, that's at Thorpe Park. The log flume. And look at that theme in there. And then Keith just sits in the van. I'll show you a bit later that. Let's do the rapids. No queue. Had a great ride on the Congo River Rapids there, and can you believe it's actually sunny now? Like, we were forecasting a storm at 12 o'clock and it's sunny. I don't know what this weather is today, but I'm absolutely soaked, not from the ride, but from the rain we had earlier. Yeah, it's always a fun ride, the Rapids is, and not unfortunately, but fortunately, it's like a bit of both in this scenario. The waterfalls are on. They've been off for weeks now, and they've been turned on when it's been raining down. It's still raining on the rapids. It didn't get wet though on them, but yeah, just like why today? Wickerman is still closed, as I would have had a ride on there. I think Rita's gone down, Spinball's down. I think I headed to X Sector then, the Smiler and Oblivion, and then probably work my way over to Dot Forest afterwards. So I head over to X Sector then. I think we're actually going to wait and see if Wickerman opens. It's been testing quite constantly, so yeah, if this does open, going to be pretty quick, and if it doesn't, head over to X Sector, because the queues are quite low today, but I thought if Wickerman opens now, I might as well do it. Skyride has been tested, but yeah, we still don't know the date when that's going to open. It said May on the app, but now we're in June, and yeah, the Skyride is still yet to open here at the park. And like I've been saying, it is a huge theme park. Transportation is definitely needed. Yeah, hopefully that can be open very shortly. I'm kind of waiting now. I think Wickerman is about to open, which is perfect, as there is going to be no queue and get straight on. It has unfortunately started raining again though, but yeah, this shouldn't be too long at all. also an awesome ride there on Wicker Man the Park's 2018 GCI wooden roller coaster, and yeah, it opened pretty much as soon as I got there. And yeah, I went straight through the queue line, put my bag in, through the pre-show, and yeah, I was on row 11, one away from the back. I came the other week, and I had a back row, it was so rough, but row 11 wasn't too bad. I had so much room with my restraint, had so much airtime. That is a fantastic coaster. I think Wicker Man is number 2 with me at the park at the minute. Number 3 is a Smiler. With how Wicker Man is running with the airtime and how Smiler's running with how rough it is, Wicker Man is definitely better than the Smiler for me this season. Spinball Winter has actually opened for the first time today, so I think I'm going to try that. There's a single rider queue, and then I'll make my way over to X Sector and probably finish up in Dark Forest. I say finish, it's only like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and we've still got like 3 hours left, park hours today, or 10 AM till 4. I really wish Alton Towers will close at 5. Thorpe Park and Blackpool both close at 5. Why can't Alton Towers? Let's head over to Adventureland and get on Spinball Wizard. Whilst I'm heading over to there, I just want to get a quick update on Battle Galleons. Now, if you watch my To Alton Towers vlog, I did say that Battle Galleons isn't going to have the shooting aspect anymore, and I'm partially correct. They do want to keep the shooting aspect, but like the filtering of the water, I think, is just like not like to how it's meant to be, so they can't at the moment. So that's why they've opened it with like bubbles and smoke effects. With the paid guns over there, there's some there, and then on that side behind the station, they still work, so you can get pretty soaked. So I was going to go on it, but with the weather I might not, just in case. But let's head over to Spinball Wizard. Since came off a ride on Spinball Wizard, that was actually really fun. I mean, nothing in the single rider queue. The main queue is only on 5 minutes, but that was so smooth for Spinball Wizard. One of the smoothest rides I've ever had on there. Fun fact, when it rains here at Alton Towers, Spinball Wizard can only operate with 3 people per car. That's the maximum you're allowed to operate. Yeah, so jumped straight in the single rider queue, got straight on it, and yeah, that was really smooth. Get over to Smiler now and get a ride on the world's first 40p roller coaster. Really quiet here in X Sector this afternoon. Usually about this time at 1 o'clock it's heaving all around here and at the entrance to the Smiler. That's not the case today. Really quiet. And yeah, if I'm looking at off-ride on the Smiler, there's quite a few empty seats, so it should mean the single rider queue is empty. Obviously both Smiler and Oblivion have single rider queues. But yeah, let's have a look at what the queue times for the main queues are. I don't think they belong at all. I might even lap these coasters. Yeah, well, Smiler's smooth anyway. Let's see what the queue time for the World's First 40p coaster is. It's saying 20 minutes. I don't even think it's that. Let's do it. Chilling just came off 2 rides on this Smile there, waiting nothing in the single queue. Both times got row 3 and got row 4, and yeah, they were very smooth for them rows. Obviously on the Smiler you want to be near the front, but yeah, they weren't too bad. But funny story, as soon as I got to the bottom of the first lift hill on my second ride, the rain just poured down, and yeah, the sky is grey. This thunderstorm might be coming in pretty shortly. Yeah, now I'm a little bit soaked, so not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do Oblivion now, coming outside on a 10-minute queue, and put some more footage in for you. I'm so sorry if you can't see because the rain is that bad. I've literally just filmed like 2 30-second clips and the rain has just poured down. If you could see my phone right now, I really hope it is waterproof. Oh my god. They just put an announcement on actually, both on the Smiler and Oblivion, saying it might close due to the weather. Honestly, I don't blame them. I sort of hope it doesn't close whilst I'm on the ride. If it closes whilst I'm on the break one for Oblivion, oh, that's gonna be annoying. I just want to, I just want to show you the new video screens you've got in the before you get onto Oblivion. I don't think I've shown them. Obviously, this just helps throughput and capacity. And yeah, unfortunately, Oblivion is still on 1 station. Been on 1 station for the entire season. 4 craft, 4 shuttles, 1 station. It's so bad. Not too bad today. I was confused in not 5 minutes. On like a summer's day. Oh, it's awful. Hopefully my phone is waterproof though, because it will break. I think Oblivion's only running 3 shuttles at the moment. Oh my god. Anyway, just up here is these new video screens. Got 4 of them. Just how through throughput. Not bad. You see them for like Rita and a few years ago, Hyperia, Stealth at Thorpe Park. I think Saul has one. It just adds a little bit more capacity and throughput to Oblivion. But yeah, let's see how long it takes. Please ignore my hair. Yeah, so I just came off Oblivion there, got front row, and yeah, as soon as you left the station, it stopped raining. I don't know what it is, the sun's naturally out now. A little bit of drizzle. What is this weather today? So sorry if you can't see any of this vlog because the water on my camera lens is ridiculous. But in terms of a ride, it is so good, Oblivion is, isn't it? Obviously the Don't Look Down audio has returned after 20 years of it not being on, and yeah, every time I have a massive cheesy grin on my face because it's just so famous, isn't it? And then dropping down into Oblivion is fantastic. Yeah, get head over to Dark Forest next. I might have a ride on Hex whilst I'm up there. I haven't done it in quite a few weeks. I feel like with Hex, I've done it that many times, like it gets a little bit boring, the pre-shows too. That's why I don't do it as much anymore. I don't go on, the vault scene at the end is always fantastic, but just the pre-shows do get a little bit boring. There goes Oblivion. But yeah, I just feel like Hex was a fantastic ride. Obviously it's all about the Chained Oak, which you can go see. It's just behind Oblivion's brake run outside the park. And but yeah, we'll see how I feel later on. But definitely a ride on Rita and 13 if they're open. I know Rita's had a bit of downtime recently. But yeah, we'll go and see what this end of the park is like. Over May half term, there are loads of different food and eateries all over this back section of Fountain Square. Really good atmosphere. I was like a little DJ, and the bar was over here. And yeah, really fantastic use of this space. It wasn't too expensive. You think them food units are about the same price, and they looked a lot better and smelled delicious. Yeah, unfortunately the contract has ended, and yeah, there's none of these eateries here. I'm sure they'll be brought back for summer and maybe even Scarefest. You do still have the Costa Coffee unit though, which is interesting. I'm not a big coffee drinker myself. Yeah, I think I'll do Hex because Rita's on a 40-minute queue and 13's closed. So I'm hoping I'll do Hex and then 13 will be open and Rita will have a shorter queue. Let's go on the Lodge of the Towers. returning for 2026 is the people walking the long way round. Come on guys, there's literally a shortcut just around there, but now every single person has gone all the way around the long way. I don't want to talk about actually how weird that ride on Hex was. So I entered the first pre-show and everyone's just in one line. I'm like, what? The staff member needs to backtrack better, because we were in one line from one door, so I couldn't even see that the painting of Charles Talbot, so I was near the back. And then we go in and there's two lines now in the second pre-show. We should all just be in a big area now. And then after the pre-show everyone just started clapping. Like, what? I don't know. And then we get to the second pre-show and people were clapping again. I was just so confused. On terms of the actual ride, Hex is just fantastic. I do love Hex. But like I said earlier, it does get a little bit boring after I've done the pre-show so many times. But yeah, that's definitely the weirdest run that I've ever had on Hex. They're still walking around. Bless them. Like, they could have just cut through where I did. They've gone all the way around. I think it's actually blocked off. So someone must have... It's literally blocked off. Someone pushed through the fence to walk the long way around Hex. I don't know. Unfortunately, the main towers are actually still closed, but they opened the chapel a few weeks ago. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head in and get some nice shots of the chapel. And yeah, no one's in here, which is nice. I've been in here a few times actually since it's been open. Beautiful, isn't it? Got like a big wedding here. Well, it's a chapel, Luke. Come on, obviously it's a wedding. But yeah, this is just a fantastic space. Not sure what obviously used to be up there. Obviously, I told you this in a few weeks ago. But when Alton Towers bought Alton Towers land, they took all the stuff off the walls, and only a few little bits stayed from the ruins. Obviously, when you used to be able to go into the actual towers, it used to be completely bare, but it was just a fun thing to do. But unfortunately, yeah, the towers have been closed for many years now. But yeah, the chapel is open, and yeah, it's really nice up there. Let's take a look at these boards. It's just gone at 2 o'clock, so I've got 2 hours left. I'll check the queue times in a bit. Really fascinating, this is. All the restoration for it and the history. Look at that, that's what it used to be like in here. Fantastic. I think I might do Gangster Going the Ride, because that means I've done all the dark rides here today at the park. And I was hoping to do Bluey actually at some point, but it's been shut for most of the day because I thought if it's gonna be short, I might do it. I haven't done it for a while. But yeah, let's check the queue times and then decide what we're gonna do next. I can't believe it. Rita's gone back down. 13's open on a 50-minute queue, but Rita's gone down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head to this section of the park, talk a little bit about it, because there's still a lot of work what needs to be done in this back section of the park. It's definitely the weakest section of Alton Towers. Obviously this way the Skyrise Station, the Burger Kitchen, and also Gangster Grind the World. Gangster Grind the world of David Williams. What is wrong with me today? And also Project Horizon. There's a little bit to talk about that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look the best at the minute. But let's start with the Sky Ride. Yeah, unfortunately, like I've been saying all vlog, Sky Ride is still closed. Who knows when that's going to open? It's been tested for most of the day. But yeah, I don't know when it's gonna reopen. That's all I can really say about it, to be honest. Burger Kitchen has been closed for the whole of the season. It's still got scaffolding work up. Please, Aramark, just go and then we can get like some decent food. And also, there used to be like a McDonald's here. Why can't we have like proper fast food again? Like at Thought Park, you have KFC and Burger King. Come on, Alton Towers. Rita's testing. Wait, oh, I don't know. So I'm getting distracted. Before we move over there, I just want to show you something. A lot of people don't actually know about this. Well, I'm presuming they don't know. But if you come down Burger Kitchen and you see this little smoking over here, you can actually get a good shot of 13. You can hear it. It's going down the first drop, I think. Yeah, come to this little bench. And then this is how sad I am. But if you poke your camera all the way up, you just make out the track there. There we go. See a bit of the track from 13. Fun fact for you. No one's gonna care. Anyway, let's talk about this section over here, and then we'll talk about David Williams. So yeah, let's get a little history with Luke Ainsworth. This used to be like Around the 180 Days, To Alton Towers, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and most recently the Dungeons. And obviously, yeah, that was closed in 2024. 2024, 2025. I don't know, even them dates. And they had a scare maze in there, Migos in the Afterlife. Sorry, Migos in the Afterlife. And yeah, it's kind of a waste of space, because obviously you got, this is Trick or Treat Town, that's a separate maze. I just think they should have one building again with the boat scene, make it a dark ride. You can theatre of Project Horizon if that goes ahead. Change the World Day Williams to a whole new area. This could be one huge area, imagine it. Obviously you make it like a themed experience, with maybe an Alton Bear or Surroundalon, anything like that, because it's kind of dead. There's no atmosphere around here. But yeah, Project Horizon next up. Ooh, there's a lot to talk about. So, 3 years ago, in 2023, Alton Towers applied planning permission for a huge indoor space at the back of the theatre. I'll go around actually, you can see it a little bit better. Behind the theatre in the World Day Williams. And they had a 3-year contract thing. If they don't start construction in 3 years, they will lose their licence. And they haven't started construction. It's been 3 years, around June 2026. They have about 2.5 weeks to start construction. If not, they will lose that planning permission. It just seems a bit of a waste, doesn't it? You tried so hard to build a huge new attraction. Why waste it? Sorry to be a little bit negative, but it's just my opinion. Who knows? People have heard like banging and stuff behind that fence, but who knows? Last bit of news. This huge space is just so dead. When this opened in 2021, it was decent, you know, a lot of entertainment, a lot of people going to see Gangster Granny, and now there's literally no one. Raj's Fancy Bottom Burp is gone. And staffing is also such a huge issue at the park. I mean, there used to always be someone outside Gangster Granny, and Wicker Man, and Nemesis, they're all disappearing. Let's go on Gangster Granny because it's the only dog I haven't done now. Just came off Gangster Granny there, and yeah, definitely the weakest dark ride here at the park. That's more screen based rather than physical props and animatronics, like on the Curse for example. But yeah, I still like the storyline, obviously it is for children, but yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, and yeah, I had the carriage to myself, which is always nice. Rita is still closed, unfortunately, but 13's on a 20-minute queue, so I'm going to do 13, and hopefully Rita will be open after I've done that. But yeah, it started to rain again. This weather today is so unpredictable. Like, it was sunny after Oblivion and Intoxicator, and now it's raining. There was meant to be a thunderstorm at like 12 and 4. I mean, it's 2 o'clock now. There hasn't been a thunderstorm, but hopefully it would happen after park close at 4. It's going to be like 2:15, so we've got about an hour and 45 minutes left of the day. And yeah, I've almost done every roller coaster except Rita, 13, Octonauts, and Bloaty, so basically everything. Of course, I've obviously done all the dark rides and a flat ride Intoxicator as well. So let's do 13. Wow, it is quiet around this back section of the park. I think a lot of people have just gone home due to the weather, and to be honest, I don't blame it because it is pretty poor today. I actually was thinking, should I bring a coat this morning? I'm so glad I did, because if I didn't have a coat, I would have been absolutely soaked. Rita's hydraulics are testing. I'm not sure if it's going to test. Hopefully it will, but let's do 13 first, and hopefully Rita can be open by the time I get off. Yeah, Dark Forest is dead at this minute. Look how quiet it is. Let's go down to 13. So I just came off a ride there on 13. It took quite a while in the single rally queue. There's so many odd numbers there, and they're all joining up. But yeah, I got row 4, and I've been saying this for many years. The outdoor section on 13 isn't the best. You want to be on the back row for that first drop. and obviously get a little bit more airtime on the back row. But the indoor section is so much fun, obviously with all like the drop track and the special effects and theme, and obviously the backwards section as well. Really good. And even better now, the shop's open for 13. It was shut when I got over to 13 on my Twilight of the Towers vlog, so I didn't actually go in. But yeah, I'll show you in this video. I think Rita is going to be testing soon, so we're going to hang around Rita and hopefully get on it this afternoon. And then you actually have to go through the shop to get out of the exit for 13. You used to go through this gate here, but now you have to go through the shop. So let's have a look at some of the merchandise here. 13 mug there, that is £15. Which is a classic shirt here. £25. Obviously you do get your Million Pass discount. There's some pin badges, Hex. Well, the Hex doesn't actually have a shop, so 13, Rita and Hex is all in the shop. Resin's there. It's nice to have a shop back in this section of the park. I mean, you have Raj's shop in the Wooden Williams, but yeah, it's just nice to have a proper roller coaster shop. 2 different notebooks there. That one's kind of cool. And then the plain black one. They got a bit of Rita merch. I do like the merch for Rita actually. So that is £25. Got a coaster. Not too bad in here. There's some Rita patches. I do actually really like the Rita resin as well, similar to South Stanfield Park. Yeah, I like it in here. I'll do Rita. So then, I'm just checking the app. Rita doesn't look like it's going to reopen anytime soon. I've got about an hour left of the day. Bluey's back open on a 5-minute queue, so I'm thinking I'm going to head over to the CB Sun, do Bluey, because I haven't done it in a few weeks now. See if there's any change. I want to try and get a back row, and then yeah, maybe try and do Rita last to finish my day if that reopens. Who knows? We'll just go. We'll just see what's going to happen with Rita. I think they're about to test it. I know there's some techies over there, but yeah, who knows when that's going to reopen. I hope it's not like another situation like last season when Rita just died for like 3 months in the summer. But who knows? Let's head over to CBeebies Land. Yeah, I actually have just noticed a few new flowers on the floor all across the ride area. Yeah, little improvements like that do go a long way here. Just down there. To be honest, the presentation of this ride is actually really spot on. Oh, so when all this grows up in the next few years, it'll look fantastic. But yeah, coming advertised on a 5-minute queue. So yeah, we might as well give it a go. As yeah, I haven't done it in a few weeks. And it's a decent coaster actually for children. A lot better than Octonauts Roller Coaster Adventure, the other coaster here in CBeebies Land. Unfortunately, Bluey still hasn't appeared. He's been taken out for quite a while now. He's been replaced with a bin. These little theme improvements. He left like a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago now, and he just hasn't returned, unfortunately. Still love this queue line for kids, you know, how they can all like play on the equipment while the parents can queue up. It's not gonna work, is it? It used to make some noise when you walk past. Should be waiting too long for this. Saying 5 minutes, but I think it's walk on. I don't like going on these like coasters when it's busy. I feel a bit like I'm forcing people out of it. See, this one's still fine. Not sure what's up with the other one. It's gone Bluey. Since it came off, blew me there, and I waited literally like nothing. I was straight into the station there, put my bag down. Yeah, I got the back row 14, and yeah, it was pretty good actually. You obviously get a little bit more whip down the first drop, got some airtime actually on the bunny hill. And yeah, that turn, the first turn on the ride after the bunny hill, was quite tight. It was pretty intense actually for a little kids coaster. You don't pull any G's, so. But yeah, obviously get 2 laps on that. And yeah, I do like the theming around the area for this. That really makes sense. So with Octonauts you have the big whale, with Blue you have the big tree. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now because Rita is still closed. Who knows? Maybe head back up to the Smiler and X sector. Back down in X sector then, and yeah, I think let's start with Oblivion first. This is the B&M dive coaster here, and yeah, it is fantastic. Yeah, then I'll do the Smiler again. I've got about 40 minutes left of the day. I really wish Alton Towers was shut at 5. What is going on with my hair? Let's just leave it. Just remembered, actually, kind of forgot to say about the Minecraft meet and greet thing. I had that email a few hours ago at the start of the day about Minecraft and Alton Towers. What that is, over summer, is there's gonna be like Minecraft mobs meet and greet sort of thing. I think it's pretty poor from Alton Towers. I think Chessington should have got that because obviously they're getting the Minecraft land. Also, Gardaland in Italy is also having the Minecraft meet and greet, another Merlin-owned theme park. So what, I don't know what it is. Just questionable choices here at Alton Towers. Let's do Oblivion and then do the Smiler. And Oblivion is only advertised on 10 minutes. Another screen which has been changed. Little things like that at these theme parks really go a long way. And I think, I don't know how, I mean, it's pretty rare. I haven't seen it in a couple of months now. On like Smiler, Cursed, Toxicator, 13, I think another one, I can't remember, have little like ride advertisements on the little TV screens there. I think that's really cool actually. And yeah, I'm going to do Oblivion again. Obviously this is the Bean and Dive coaster. And yeah, I think this is really good this season. Other than the operations on Oblivion, I think obviously they don't load down audio and they've always got the smoke effects on, which is really, really good. And yeah, I think X Sector is slowly getting there. There's a little bit more theme, I think, a good clean up and some new flat rides at the bottom instead of a walk-through attraction coming on the towers. Yeah, I think X Sector is really thriving at the minute. Hopefully Dark Forest can have the similar treatment. Yeah, it's on Oblivion. Lord of Darkness. So it came off another front row on Oblivion there, and yeah, that was really, really good. But as soon as you left the station, it did start raining. Can't get my words out. What is wrong with me? It did start raining, and yeah, it did feel a bit like hail. Obviously, Oblivion is the fastest roller coaster here at Alton Towers, reaching a top speed of 68 miles per hour. A lot of people think Rita actually is, but no, it is Oblivion. And yeah, that was pretty painful on the last part of the ride after the drop. Getting the Smiler now, it's done half an hour, so I'm fingers crossed I'll do Smiler, and Rita will be open. It is still shut though, so who knows. And yeah, here is a Smiler, currently advertised on a 25-minute queue. Not bad at all for the world's first 14 living roller coaster. Still popular all these years, 13 years on now. Let's go. Just came off another ride there on the Smiler, but it's sunny. What is this weather today? I can't believe it. Yeah, it got row 3, but it was pretty smooth because I had the new restraints. At the start of the season, it changed one train with good restraints. Yeah, you can really tell the difference because it's smooth and they don't stink. But yeah, really good ride there on the Smiler. Got about 15 minutes left of the day, probably 3:45, and yeah, Rita's open on a 15-minute queue. So rushing over to Dark Forest to get on Rita to make my day here at Alton Towers. Let's go. And yeah, I've just made it to Rita with about 5 minutes to spare. Coming outside on a 10-minute queue, and yeah, it's a great way to finish my day here at Alton Towers. It's been a fantastic day. Done almost every single roller coaster except Octonauts now, which is not bad at all. Yeah, see Rita. So I just came off Rita there and I got row 2. No queue at all, straight into the station, and yeah, got row 2. That was a really good way to end my day here at Alton Towers. Yeah, it was really smooth, and I'm glad I've done Rita because I've done almost every single roller coaster. I've done so much. Let's head up to the entrance and wrap up this awesome vlog. It's been an awesome day, one of my best days here at Alton Towers. So back down here on Tower Street, and yeah, what a fantastic day it has been. I have done a full day vlog here at Alton Towers in a good couple, about I think a month actually it's been, so it's really great to get back vlogging here at the UK's biggest theme park. I've done 20 rides, that is 20 rides. I've done all the coasters except Octonauts, all the dark rides, all the flat rides. Oh wait, there's only one, Toxicator. I've done the rapids, I've done so much. Rides I don't really do, like the rapids and Galactica. It's been a fantastic day, and yeah, hopefully we can have a few more quiet weeks because I think school trips will be happening very soon here at the park. But if you have enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Thunderstorms. I've been Luke, goodbye.